Okay guys, how's it going? I have got a hopefully quick video for you here, and what I want to do is I want to talk a little bit about these mystery models. This is the series 3 of the mystery models, and I've noticed something about these that I think is a little off, and it has to do with the chase cars, and specifically it's the Ultra Chase. So I've been looking for the licensed castings for the mystery models for this series for about a week, maybe a couple weeks. And what I've noticed is a ton of these. This right here. I don't know if you see that. This is the #1 Ultra Chase. So this is going to be the black Mustang. And I have noticed a metric ton of these. Maybe not a metric ton, but I've noticed a lot of these. As a matter of fact, not counting today, but the last day I went looking for some of these, I found a bunch of boxes. There was like 3 or 4 boxes that had been rifled through by collectors, and there was a stack of like 5 or 6 of the Ultra Chase cars, which surprised me because none of the other good cars was gone. And so that kind of made me think that it was weird. I didn't really have any ideas what was going on, but I did think it was quite unusual for that to happen. Okay, so fast forward to today, and I stopped by one of my local Walmart stores, and they had just put out 4 fresh boxes of these mystery models, untouched by anybody besides. I was the first one there, Johnny on the spot, which is what you want. And this is what I found. The first thing you see here, you have 2 of the Ultra Chases, 3 of the, so here's the #2, and I have 3 of those, and I found 3 of the #3 Datsuns. This is a Mazda Furet, this is a Datsun 510, and you notice I only have 2 of the Mustangs here. I left 6 others there. At least 6, as a matter of fact. There might have been more. I'm not sure. There was just a huge stack, and I already have a few, so I couldn't justify buying any more because other people are going to want them, right? So I was going through the boxes and picking up the cars, and another collector dropped by, and I told him about the Ultra Chases that I had left behind, and he was happy that they were there, but he also mentioned to me that he was really after the #11 car. So I was surprised by that, but he has a friend of his who let him know that that's the car that everybody wants. That was his words. I would read that as that's the car that is hard to get. So again, I was confused, and he went through the boxes and he found a #11 for himself. Like I said, no one had gone through these, so he easily found the car he was after, and he was really relieved. And I was surprised. So the #11, it's the, I think, Cruise Bruiser is the casting it is, which is there's nothing special about that casting. And he told me that he had been looking for a week and a half for that casting and had gone through all the Walmart stores in our area looking for them. Had found everything else easily, but could not find that car. Well, that piqued my interest, and I was like, well, you know what, maybe I should get one of these too. Maybe there's something going on and that car is a little bit more rare. So he helped me, and we went through all the cases once more, and we were only able to find one more of the #11 Cruise Bruiser. So here it is. Let's see here. And here it is. Which is weird. Now, alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and step in here because I really did a poor job of describing this. What I'm doing here is I'm talking about the typical distribution pattern for the mystery models. And what you normally have is a master case that has 2 boxes. Now, on this particular day, I stumbled upon a Walmart store that had just unloaded 2 master cases, and there was 4 boxes available. Typically, in a master case, you will have 2 to 3, I'm not sure, but 2 to 3 of the regular chase cars, which is what bore out here. I found 3 of each, and you would have 1 per case, or a 50-50 chance per box to find the Ultra Chase. And this did not bear out because I found at least 8 of those. So that was this is what I'm trying to get at here, is that the distribution pattern is way off for this particular stop. And as I mentioned before, I found tons of these ultra chases at previous stops. Okay, so let's get back to the video. So after I got home and I've been, kind of pondering this, I got to thinking, maybe some other people have noticed the same phenomena. So I went online and I did find a forum thread on the Hot Wheels Collectors forum. And there was a thread where people were also talking about the same thing. They're finding the Boss 302 easily, but the number 11 Cruise Bruiser was quite difficult to find. So what I'm thinking here is either Mattel has mismarked the boxes and put the wrong car as the Ultra Chase, or some of these cases or all the cases were packed incorrectly, and they packed too many of the Mustangs in and not enough of the Cruise Bruiser. It would surprise me that the Cruise Bruiser would be the Ultra Chase, because it's really not that interesting of a casting. It's not awful. It's actually probably one of the better fantasy castings in this set. It's just still a fantasy casting. It's possible they did it on purpose because the Mustang is just a more exciting casting, so it's kind of more interesting to have a licensed legendary car as your Ultra Chase versus the Cruise Bruiser. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And maybe you guys are noticing a different distribution pattern. And this deal with the Cruise Bruiser being a 1 per case, meaning 50-50 chance per box, is just localized to St. Louis or maybe some other areas, whereas some other areas are getting the proper distribution, with the Mustang being the Ultra Chase and only getting 1 per 2 boxes, or 1 per case. Okay guys, that is going to do it for me, and I hope this video was helpful, and I hope we can all get to the bottom of this. Maybe this is just a regional oddity, or maybe it's more widespread. I just don't know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Alright, y'all take care.